It is Friday night, so it is time to Star Trek and chill. Finally, you've earned it. You've arrived. We know why you wait for Fridays all week long. It's because of this. It is the season finale of Star Trek and Chill. You will be voting to decide the future of this show. We have no say. Katie does, but the rest of us not really. So, so before we jump into all of the voting, let's say hello to everybody. Hey, everybody in the live chat. We see y'all. What are you drinking? And what are you thinking tonight? Melissa Longo's here. Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel is here. Charlene Schmidt is here. And meteorologist Katie is here. And Ryan T. Husk is here. Melissa.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? And by the way, everybody, we'll also talk about Picard. There's some pretty crazy rumors passing around about some other stuff. So everybody stick around. This is going to be the juiciest episode ever.
Give us the dirt.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Sorry, Melissa. Please continue.
So
speaking
I
of
am
juice.
drinking this fabulous beverage. I'll show you the little label. It's elderberry mix with vitamin C and zinc and vitamin D and all that jazz. And it tastes delicious. And it's fizzy.
Yum.
Ooh, nice. Sounds
and
good.
I'm thinking about my shirt that I'm wearing.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes. Such a good
Wait,
shirt.
wait, wait. Hold it up. Okay, there we go. Excellent.
Yes.
Everybody, that says Stem Bolt and Chill, and you can find that in the Star Trek and Chill. Sorry, I was just looking at the pinning thing. In the Star Trek and Chill website, it's the online store. You can get that very shirt, that exact one, or one very similar to it. And that is in the link in the description box below. So everybody go check that out. And also, the other thing I was thinking is everybody in the live chat, let us know. Dave Gregory's ahead of us on this. He says elderberry. What's the exact quote from Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail, right? Your mother smells
of hamsters and your father smells of elderberries.
Yes.
Or your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries.
Sounds right.
I love that movie so much.
Katie, what's up with you? What are you drinking today, by the way?
I'm drinking pure Michigan water that was taken and bottled and then returned to Michigan because it's Ice Mountain. They have like 3 different springs that they use, so I always go with Ice Mountain anyway. But that is what I am drinking, and what I'm thinking is also about my shirt because it's so soft. I got the prune juice and chill, which I'm very proud. My brother recognized Worf's head just in like a FaceTime. He's like, "Is that Worf?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a shirt." So he was pretty excited. He got educated about prune juice. Spreading awareness
so cool.
to shirts.
Thanks for wearing those, guys. So everybody, again, you can get those in the link in the description box below, or we just put it in the live chat. Go check that out. Prune juice and chill
every color
is the one that makes me giggle the most. I think prune juice and
Worf looks
chill.
amazing.
Yeah, he's been drinking a lot.
Detail. I love this. I get a
a
poster of this and hang it in like a nursing home and like make prune juice cool for them. Like it'd be cool.
Exactly.
The cafeteria area, maybe.
Yes.
Don't forget your prune juice, everybody. Stay regular.
Don't forget the beheadings on Wednesdays.
That's right. That brings up a question I've had for you, Ryan, which is, are you going to have chamomile tea and chill with Elder Worf? Because I think you've got to now.
So instead of elderberry, we've got Elder Worf.
Oh my gosh,
right?
that's hilarious.
Gray Worf, who looks amazing.
That's very good.
And chill.
What are you drinking? Are you drinking chamomile tea, by the way?
You know, I wanted to drink tea today because it's fairly chilly here, and I'm trying not to crank up the heat because gas is really expensive and don't want to ring up the bill. So I'm drinking some hot water because I didn't have any tea.
Oh,
I I know.
You
I didn't
guys.
have any of my tea. It's been that long since I've been in like a mode to want to drink tea, and here we are.
Mhm.
Oh,
So everybody in the
how
live chat,
chilly
let's
is
get
chilly?
we got to get a
50
change.org thing
degrees.
going to get Shar some
You've
tea.
become weak.
I know. I have acclimated, but I have not forgotten.
Never forget it.
You know,
Once you experience
bones
30
don't.
below, you don't forget. Yeah.
just got to chill thinking about it.
Once you experience your nose hairs freezing, you never forget
Yes.
Your eyeballs freezing.
Yeah, it's the eyeballs that gets me. Oh.
Horrifying.
And there's icicles on your eyelashes. You have to
Yeah.
defrost.
That's nuts.
It's hell. It's murder.
Speaking of icicles, what's up, Anne Marie? What are you drinking today?
Oh my gosh, I'm drinking White Claw Black Cherry.
Black cherry.
Yeah.
Yum. I'm drinking just a LaCroix limoncello. However,
Oh.
to celebrate yesterday's episode of Star Trek Picard, I'm drinking out of my favorite Beverly mug.
Nice.
She's like, Jean-Luc, would you like some limoncello?
Oh
Wait,
my
where's my
gosh.
Jean-Luc? Wait, we can get a
It was
whole
Jean-Luc.
episode. Oh, yes, I would like that. I gotta do this to make them look like they're the same size.
Perspective. Nice.
Jean-Luc, would you like it?
Oh yeah, I love that. The show just got good.
Dang.
Oh my god, that's the power of
Emoji.
limoncello.
You should hire me for the writer's room.
Yeah, my new favorite storyline.
So just Rosie's drinking water. Ultra Runningham says a warrior's drink. Very true. Thomas says getting my Trek fix between Picard episodes because I want more. Mai says Viennese water, H2O plus a ton of calcium, great for the bones.
Ooh.
I could make that. Just
Uh,
crush some Tums up, put it in here. Make that work.
That sounds terrible.
It would taste horrible. It'd be this milky concentrate.
Just, I don't know, drink some chalk while you're at it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Wait, I lost it. Oh, Kimber Score says I want every single shirt on that site and Melissa's site. Aaron says enjoying a coffee, water, and a couple of this is good stuff. Ferrero Rocher, ignoring the fact that it's 9 a.m. Oh, so Aaron must be in Australia or New Zealand or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're in the
Let
future.
us know, Aaron. Yeah, it's Saturday Star Trek and Chill for Aaron and Mai. Right? Yeah.
Awesome.
Robert Kaiser says, I'm drinking something very similar to liquid death, i.e. pure Austrian alpine water.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sounds fancy.
Sounds very deadly, though.
As I said, is Ryan reenacting? You're reenacting the scene from Hesperia Prime, which is
You need a waterfall.
So yeah, pour the liquid out of her head. There's the waterfall.
Oh, that was
There
yeah.
we go. Aw,
You got it.
cute.
Oh, he's very unstable though.
oh my god.
He's phasing it out. It's his big kiss goodbye because he's
Oh.
No, that's Doctor
Oh,
Who.
wait, is that the big goodbye?
all right. What's up, War Dog, Glenn, Andrew, JR, Thomas, Sailor Marge is drinking water and Earl Grey cold. Okay, that's cool. Fran Iverson, Dave Gregory, Andrew is also here. Tim Baum is
Yay.
here. Phil, what's up? Linda, we see all of you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bird of Prey, Just Rosie, Christopher, DJ, Kitty Cat, Galenda, Reginald, DJ
There's
Thomas.
so many amazing people popping up.
Mhm.
Yeah, got
I
a party.
apologize. Like I've noticed if I meet people in real life from this stream, I only know them by their username. So I gotta be like, what's your username?
Oh my
If they
God.
like introduce
Right.
themselves.
Yes, I used to keep a key until I learned it.
That's awesome.
Right? Like that's how you introduce yourself. Like when you're in Vegas, it's like,
Mhm.
"Hi, I'm so and so from the internet." Oh yeah, I know you.
Your cosplay is
Exactly.
just your profile picture.
Yeah.
Or you have the name tag with the handle on it and then the name underneath.
Ooh, that's a good
There
idea.
you
Way to
go.
go.
That should
We
be like a
should do
thing.
that. Yeah,
Mhm.
On
well,
your
like in
lanyard, you should have
Vegas.
your username
Yeah.
on the internet and your real name.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. At Star Trek Las Vegas, somebody's got to get on that. We got to get name tags with our usernames because that does happen. People go like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Billy," and you're like, "Oh, fucking," and they're like,
Which
Who?
one?
I'm Snow Farm 652. What? Snow Farm? Get over, give me a hug, you little rascal.
That's how it goes every time.
Yes.
All right, Anne-Marie, what's going on?
I was just reading back of the head saying he's drinking changeling residue.
Oh,
Ew. Make that.
Oh, is that like Jello shots?
No, what you do
Like,
is you take some
changeling
Jello and you like
residue?
solid Jello and you put it in like regular warm water so it gets chunky, and then you add in like
Oh.
what was it, Angel Delight, so it's like brown and like pudding like, so then you have green
Oh,
chunks in the dry
wow.
be changeling goop.
So that's how it looks, basically like weird, like meaty texture now.
Isn't
Ugh.
that
Gosh, oh my
Fleshy.
gosh.
isn't
Yeah.
that just basically changeling poop?
I don't really,
Do
I don't know. That does
I
like
don't
bother
think
me
they
a
do
little.
poop.
I feel like it's a little like changeling racist to like make fun of their physiology and like things that they can't control. That's just part of them. Like it's not their fault they leave goo.
I know they're made of goo.
Yeah.
Well, no, now hang on
know.
a second. That's like saying it's not humans' fault that they stink when they walk by you. No, they can clean
I
up.
don't make
A changeling can wipe up after themselves when they leave goop. They can get up out of bed and wipe up the soilage they've left behind. Let's not
There you go.
pretend like they're
Oh
not like the
my
rest of us that
gosh.
can't clean up after their
I'm sure you got
soilage.
to clean out that bucket every now and again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Does it
That's a good
smell?
point.
Starts to smell, yeah.
I bet it smells like
What does it
wheat
smell
germ.
like?
Oh my
Like,
Or oatmeal.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
yeah, exactly. Residual.
Yeah. All right. Okay, cool. Back
Oh
of the
my
head. Aaron
gosh.
says, P.S. Ryan, I'm in Shanghai. Cool. Welcome,
Ooh,
Aaron.
wow, that's
cool.
awesome.
what's up?
I'm sorry. I know changelings don't poop, but they have to excrete waste somehow.
But see, they don't necessarily,
Do
I
they?
think.
Then
Because they
why would
don't
there be
ingest.
residue?
Well, I
I mean,
also
if
thought
they-
that was a little peculiar too, though. Because if they
Yeah.
left residue everywhere they went, eventually they would just be
Exactly.
really tiny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like when you're using a dustpan. Like there's no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, a
Hmm.
dustpan?
You know, because you keep like
Mhm.
getting like little
You
there's always,
never
like,
get it
A little
all.
line.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
Never
that.
get it all.
That'd be crazy.
I
mean,
know.
there have been advances in the technology of dustpan
Mm.
rooms in the past few
Ones
decades.
with the vacuum.
But it's like, well, and also like Bed Bath and Beyond has some good ones, but they're not our sponsors, so we won't mention them. But yeah, it's better than it was like in the 80s and 90s. I just love I love this stuff. Shut up! I can have a passion other than Star Trek, hanging out at Bed Bath and Beyond and Container Store.
You have to
Container
share-
store is amazing.
You have
That's-
to share these
Yeah.
inventive brooms because I hate that line.
Dude, I know they're so good.
Saw one where you can like sweep it up and then the side is a vacuum and you just press a button and it's kind of like huffs it like cocaine and it works. Like it's pretty great.
Yeah.
Mhm. Sailor
The
Marge is
broom,
with
not
you on
cocaine.
this, Anne Marie. She's got your back on this. Thomas says Odo started buckets, they just copied.
I
Well,
know
like to
that
think
whole
that's
thing was
true.
also crazy.
Well,
It's
yeah.
true. It
Yeah.
is true.
Okay.
Odo figured out how to regenerate in the bucket, but that doesn't mean that all changelings
Exactly.
regenerated in buckets.
I would like
So
to
there's-
think that Quark took that bucket and was like, you know what? I'm gonna market this to them. And
There
like
have been some
started
good
a
theories.
whole thing.
Or like Odo went back to the Great Link and told everybody, like there's this bucket technology and it looks like this. Okay, but then
Bucket
so somebody
technology.
shared that.
Did Odo
and then-
patent
Memories on
it?
fire.
So somebody shared that, and then Terra Metalis responded like, "Yeah, there's even a Tempur-Pedic line."
Oh my god.
What
They
about a
sell it at
sleep
Bed Bath
number?
& Beyond.
And I'm like, "Yeah," and you get to choose your color.
You can bedazzle it if you
Yeah,
want.
Built-in
exactly.
scents.
Yeah, it's for your personality.
Cover up your residue with a nice peach.
Right?
Yeah, but
I mean-
how do you get the residue out of the Tempur-Pedic? 'Cause
Ooh. Yeah.
Do you need like some sort of mattress
Goo
cover kind of
gone.
thing?
you gone.
You got
Nice.
Wow, we've gotten into way more detail than I have ever thought about this.
Maybe
And we're only
changelings
15 minutes
just-
into the show.
They just need to dab it, because like they're changelings. So
I
wouldn't
thought
it
it was
just
like
kind of
silly
like
putty. Like
suckle into it?
Oh, yeah, that makes
Ah.
sense.
I mean, like, hold on. I got it. So like basically when they get into the pot, because I have fidget slime, and I think it's kind of just like they dip their toe in at first and then they're like, nice, and then they just swirl themselves in.
Kinda hot.
Delightful.
How about that?
Alright.
Look at that. Katie's got visuals.
Mhm.
I have
Oh,
all the visuals.
wow.
I think I have ADHD. So
You got it covered though. That's awesome.
someone could profit off of making like changeling slime. I could see that happening.
Marketers, Star Trek
Seems very
marketers.
viscous.
Hello.
Mhm.
Oh,
The
wow.
ideas are everywhere. They just
Trek
need to
Unlimited.
make this.
Like the container comes in is the bucket, and like, oh,
Right.
Come on.
I want this now.
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna make
too.
this. I'm gonna find a 3D print and I'm gonna make this.
Do it. Do it.
So on the subject of Picard, since we're just going to talk about that for a moment without any crazy mixed spoilers, but on a website called facebook.com, Denise Okuda of Michael and Denise Okuda fame posted a funny meme that you may have seen passed around today, and it goes a little something like this. It's got Picard and Riker, and Picard says, "Captain Shaw, why is your ship so damn dark?" And Captain Shaw says, "Well, after the beige nightmare that was the Galaxy class and the alternate timeline where the Apple won," I messed that up, and the alternate timeline where Apple won World War III, I'd say something a bit more subtle was in order. But what do I know? You're the expert on lights,
Oh. I was expecting this meme to end with no.
Yeah,
No
me
lights.
too.
Picard.
No.
No.
This is good.
So
You know you've made it in the Star Trek world when you've been memed, and
God.
Shaw
Okay.
is already right up there, like with the mount right now
Oh
in
my
terms of
God.
popularity. Like he
Yes.
has made it. Good for him.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. My favorite of all of those, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned already, is somebody put like a goatee on him and it says on. Because that's like the mirror universe.
That's
That's
fantastic.
funny.
Actually, of. Wow, that's good.
hmm
Now, I
So
was
there's-
surprised in this newest episode. Somehow they did manage to make it even darker.
Oh my
On that
gosh.
ship.
Well,
Yes.
apparently it's been corrected now.
Yeah,
Even
it was like
more?
an
or
error.
updates.
Oh, really?
They made it lighter. Yeah, Terry Metalis posted about it. It was like they've had trouble the past few weeks where it's either hyperexposed or underexposed, and it's not
Oh.
what it's truly supposed to be. So,
Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it again.
well, did any of you guys notice? Because this isn't a spoiler. Did you notice the increased number of lens flares this week? I started like
No, not this
counting-
time.
I was like, because I'm looking for Star Trek Easter eggs. I'm like, that was a lens flare. That was another lens flare. This isn't just one off. I'm going
Wow.
full on conspiracy theory. But yeah, if you watched again, check for those.
Okay. I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah.
Lens flares.
Lens flares.
Searching for lens flares.
Well, so here there was another thing that was floating around Facebook that I can't quite find right now. So let's just hop on over to twitter.com here, where it originated. And it goes a little something like this. It's by a fellow by the name of Robert Beltran tweeted
Oh,
Oh, yes.
a little bit
Mhm.
ago.
Yes.
He says, I was offered an episode, first 2, then 1 in Picard, but I simply did not like what they had written for Chakotay, so I turned them down. I won't go into detail, but I have no animosity toward the Picard producers at all. Star Trek Prodigy offers a Chakotay that I am enthusiastic about.
So
And-
he's chosen Janeway.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was that they wanted
Exactly.
him they wanted him to be like Seven of Nine's love interest when in the mirror universe or whatever that thing was in the first season.
Exactly.
So what that
You mean
means,
the
Shar, you're not
dystopian
pleased
universe?
about this, it seems. You don't like the idea that the writers were trying to bring Chakotay and Seven of Nine back together.
no.
I'm glad he turned it down. That was a wise
Oh,
choice on his
they
part.
Oh, looks like he's JC.
Stop trying to make that a thing.
I mean, it might have worked because, considering it's like the hellish landscape that Q created, a Seven and Chakotay relationship fits.
That's
that
where it
bill.
belongs.
So,
Sure.
It's totally,
Yeah. But
Either
nevertheless,
way,
like
it
if I
would
were
even
him,
work even in that universe.
Yeah.
There's just no chemistry between Seven and Chakotay.
No.
They built
Oh.
up so much chemistry between Janeway and Chakotay, and then they do a 180 and go Seven and
Yeah.
Chakotay.
Here's the crazy
Makes
thing.
No
There's
sense.
There's like that episode where he and Seven are trapped on that planet.
Where'd
And
they
like
get that
Chakotay
idea?
gets an injury, and actually their chemistry is starting to pop. But that's before the bet with Brennan and Robert Beltran. So they don't even like. I was like, if it's not going to happen in that episode, that's like a few before that ridiculous romance in the holodeck, then it was just
Yeah.
it was so unnatural. Ew.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Dumb.
yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, when I watched Voyager for the first time, people were telling me, watch out for there's one romance that might throw you for a loop. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you
And
talking
it
about?
wasn't Neelix and Kess.
No,
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be Seven and the Doctor, because they were kind of building up their relationship
so badly.
a bit. And then they threw it in Chakotay, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
What is happening
She
here?
lucked out is what's
Appropriate
going on.
This is for this
Oh,
to happen at all.
I'm such an E7.
Yeah.
Echar?
No. Oh my god. Ew. Not
No.
Echar. No.
Remember Echar
Oh,
from Deep
yes, I
Space
do.
Nine with the circles in the sand,
Yeah.
like the
Freaking,
Yeah.
like the
No,
song.
Don't give me nightmares.
Belinda
I was
Carlisle, I
definitely
think.
feeling the EMH Doctor and Seven.
Oh,
more
I
than-
watch someone to watch over me like at least once a month. It's so good.
sweet. It was
Aw.
so sweet.
Plus, it's like back to back that and 11:59, one of my other favorites. So I'm like, yes,
Oh,
continue
yes.
playing. Yeah.
Yep.
So everybody at home, here's the first
It's
poll
like,
of the
these
day.
people are crazy.
You hear how riled up they all got just from something that originated on
That's all you have to
Facebook,
do to trigger us, Ryan.
and then over
Yeah.
to Twitter. So should we do something that's kind of like, we check out Facebook once per week on these
Oh,
Friday
that's
nights?
That's
We
a
do
good
like a
idea.
Facebook Friday where we
What do you think
say,
I'm
what-
doing this whole show?
what's going on in the Facebook Star Trek groups.
Glad you're doing it.
So
Yes,
there's that.
I
No,
love
but
that
please
idea.
continue about all
I
your
do too.
various something and sevens.
I mean,
Seven and Raffi
that's-
is where
that's
it's
the
at.
only one.
Yeah,
No,
R7.
definitely. Seven and Raffi.
What
is
about-
the way to go?
What about RW?
Raffi Wharf. Well, Not as a romantic pairing, but don't they kick some ass?
Yeah.
Ew.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. I'm already shipping them.
Yeah.
I love when he says Raffaella.
I do love the way he says her full name.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
very distinguished.
So
And I'm
cute.
so sick of her stupid ex-husband Jay. Like, she
Oh,
needs to at
yes.
least have somebody nice. Like, obviously, yes, I guess there is 7. So
JR.
it'll just depend when they're back together. I'll have to see.
Yeah.
They need this reunion.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see Raffi and Worf more as a mentor-mentee type of a relationship rather than romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Seven and
Yeah.
Raffi, I think click better.
I think it could be like
Totally.
There's
Curzon,
some
Dax, and
sparks.
Cisco kind of a relationship. Like
Exactly.
buddy, buddy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And also, like, they both need a friend
Right.
who, like,
Yeah.
they're more like like, obviously Raffi's friends with JL, but or JLP, whatever she calls him, JL. But I feel like he has so much going on, he can't really like devote the time that she needs to their friendship. And I feel like Worf, they probably both need each other. So that could be a really beautiful friendship and very like
Yeah.
really mutually beneficial.
Mhm. Definitely.
If we get the Seven and Rafi spinoff, and I hope we do, I also
we
hope
better.
Worf will come along for the ride
Yes.
in some
Totally.
fashion.
And, like,
That
Butler,
trio?
maybe?
Oh, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's going to be more Star Trek, Michael Dorn has to keep that record of most Star Trek episodes. So just keep adding on, man.
Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Become
Yes.
unbeatable.
Exactly.
We're all in favor of this. I
Oh,
love it.
wait.
He's
yeah.
their
Wait.
wedding planner. He already has
So-
Oh,
experience.
he officiates.
He should
Sailor
officiate.
Sailor Marge in the live chat says, I enjoy the friendship only between Chakotay and Janeway. She's like, don't
Okay.
get too crazy with the JC talk. And Thomas Bartoldi says, I liked BP.
EP. Blana Paris?
Excellent.
Thought it was like
Excellent.
PT, Paris Torres, last names.
Leave it to the woman with the Captain Proton shirt. She knows
Yeah,
her
damn
Voyager.
Sorry, I
She
did
got
not
it
wear my
down.
prune juice and chill shirt. I wore it earlier this week because I
I
was
got you
not
covered.
thinking, and it's in the laundry right now.
This
So
is
thank
a
you,
good
Katie.
shirt that you are wearing though
Gotcha.
today. That is great.
I love this shirt. I had another one that I wore out over several years. Had to
my
get another one
gosh.
at Vegas last year, but they are durable, man. I can beat them up. That's my kind of shirt.
Nice.
Go camping in them. So it looks
no.
like everybody put in your votes. Otherwise, it's getting close. It looks like we are gonna have Facebook Fridays pretty soon. By the way, all of
Okay.
these will be implemented in the season premiere of Star Trek and Chill next week, which will begin the second year of Star Trek and Chill because it just started the first time in mid-March last year.
I'm so glad we didn't
That's
have to
it.
wait to see if we'd get renewed or not.
Well,
Right?
that's
We didn't get a
that's one of
hiatus
the-
though either.
Our
That's one of the
contracts have been
polls.
renewed.
Yay!
yeah, that's going to be one of the polls. Is we're going to say, should we be
Who's voting
renewed
off
for
the
next
island?
week?
Yeah.
Are we fired?
Oh my god.
Replace them. Just go to the next
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 week.
one in the
Whole new
franchise.
cast. Just redo the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
We've
Let's
gotten
enjoy
too
it while we can,
expensive.
guys.
Oh.
Actually, do we dare making that a poll?
Yeah, Netflix picked us up.
Yes, I want to know what they would
Yeah.
do.
All right.
All 50 of you, my
Oh
eyes,
my
we're
gosh.
watching.
We are watching.
How much do you like us? Hmm?
We are watching.
Always watching.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're going
Oh
for
man,
it.
my face is always so sore after we do this show because it's
I
just so much
know.
laughter. It's like the
So
best
much
possible
fun.
problem to have.
So we all got to log in as like multiple YouTube users to make sure we don't get canceled right now. Otherwise, like
Make
that's
sure
it.
we get rid of
59 minutes
My
left in
mom.
the series.
Bring it.
All right, I'm on it.
Going to be neck and neck.
Is it?
Our good
Oh
buddy
my God,
back of the
back of
head.
You go.
says,
Oh my god.
Ryan, Paramount Plus has canceled Star Trek and Chill and is delaying season 2 until 2024.
Oh man, that's such a
Oh,
long
brutal.
break.
They're remaking this ending.
Yeah. We're gonna have to come back and do like a little teeny after show.
Yeah.
Yeah. To tack
my
on to
God.
this one.
I have everything.
You see, Melissa, this was in reference to Star
my
Trek
gosh.
Discovery having,
What happened?
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't
No,
think any, I
I'm
didn't
just-
think farther than that. I got nothing.
A couple Captain
One
Shaw's there in the voting.
yeah,
did we get
boo
a
those
no?
guys.
No.
No.
One Trek fan says Charlene sounded like those augmented guys on Deep Space Nine. How much do you like us? Mhm. Oh, the guy that how much you like us?
Oh. That wasn't
Like a
intentional.
pack out of
Question.
nowhere. What was that guy's name? That guy was
Do not
weird.
remember.
Oh gosh.
That's yeah.
No clue.
Well, no. I do know this.
His name was like Billy.
No.
Billy the
I wanna
Kid?
say It's
No.
Charlie, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Come on, you live chat, help us out here. We're gonna be
Yeah,
stuck
come
on
on, we're
this
dying
forever.
here. Let's go.
And it's like
Assistance.
It was Jack.
Jack.
Yes.
Jack.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who
Yes,
was the other
that's
one,
right.
Shane,
Is everybody named Jack now?
Jack and
Yeah.
Diane.
Oh my gosh, Char. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we need to have the lights darker to be Star Trek now. Says Bird of Prey. Okay.
All right, I can try. There we go.
Oh man, my camera's that good. I've got to go out to the other light. No, not scared. I'm not doing it.
Boom.
That means I'd have to get up. No,
Oh.
thought it was gonna be funny though. Sorry.
Now we have to name songs
like
that.
that.
have the word Jack in them. So we've got Jack,
Jack
and Diane.
Diane.
Right,
Okay.
what else
Road
do we
Jack.
have?
Oh.
What was
Hit
it?
the road,
Oh.
Jack.
Hit the road, Jack.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Isn't there a Rolling Stones one?
That one that's like Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jump over.
Jack fell
That's
over
a
the
nursery rhyme.
candlestick. Hey, there's Jack
No,
and
that
Jill went
like
up the
50s
hill.
or 60s song.
Oh.
Farrah Jaka.
Wow,
Hey!
well done.
Oh,
Well
wow.
Oh my
Now
God.
that's
Star
good.
Trek reference
Uh,
doubled.
done. Just
Double
Rosie says
points.
Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Yeah.
That's a good
That's
one.
what I
That's a
was
good one.
thinking of.
Ooh.
Thank
I was
you.
thinking that one too. And
Jumpin'
then
Jack.
thought,
I just
Whoopi
couldn't put it
Goldberg,
together.
It brings it back to Trek. She was in the movie.
Okay,
we'll
what
keep
else?
thinking. Those we're gonna wake up at 2 a.m. We're just gonna sit up and be like, Jack the Ripper or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're just naming random Jacks now. Is that it?
I don't know.
Why, is that a real song? I don't even know.
Cracker
Oh my
Jack. I don't know.
gosh.
Okay. So good news, everybody.
Yeah, that's like take me out to the ball game.
Yeah.
Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like in the lyrics.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I thought we said with Jack
Like
in
it.
them.
Yeah, okay.
Half a point.
So the good news is that we are being, everybody, renewed for a second season.
Yay.
Officially.
Thank
It's
goodness.
unanimous except for the ones that voted no.
Except for Shaw.
Oh
And the
my
1% that
gosh.
YouTube decided to keep.
Nah.
So that's great news. So that means we can continue on with these. And here is a big poll that will be implemented going forward. Should we have on this show more guests?
Ooh.
Because there are
Hmm.
people in the Star Trek community.
Are there?
There are?
There are people.
Wow.
Not just
It's
us?
Just us.
Yeah, I thought this was it. That would be cool.
It might be fun. Like what if we said, hey, Doug Drexler, can you come on and tell us fun stories? And then what if he said, yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be
Heck
weird.
yes.
So
we could get Robert Beltran to come on and we could have a whole JC
Oh,
discussion.
I wonder if he would love
Yeah.
that or hate that.
Oh, he would be in pain the entire time.
It depends if we buy him
Grill him.
dinner.
He'd never come
Yeah.
back on the show, but you know what? It might be worth it just for that one
Yeah.
time.
well, if we said Beltran, who would you choose out of the 7 or the J? I don't know how to do a J. What would you choose? I don't know. You guys,
He
What are
is
you
such
talking
a Jace. He's so JC.
not sure you guys would be pleased.
If everyone pitches in like $20, I'm sure we could bribe him into the JC crew if he's not there already.
We could maybe buy him some booze so that he could tolerate us and our shenanigans. That would be worth it.
We'll send in the whole line of Star Trek booze.
That stuff's not cheap, so we're going to need lots of donations, but it's really good.
Do a Kickstarter.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
we go.
gosh. There's
It would be
concern
cool to
over
have
how much we
Beltran.
can still chill. There's a guest.
Could you s-
And
That's a
if
good
we need
point.
to warn them in advance.
like, hey, we talk about like changeling poop here,
It's
so
BYO.
It's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the replay.
Wait a minute.
Just tell him to come
Did-
drunk and it'll be perfect.
Was it we or was it just you, Kate? No, I think it was Melissa that
It was
talked
me.
about the.
It was
Yeah,
multiple.
it was
I-
me.
It was me. I will cop to the poop.
Yeah.
Everybody poops. There's a-
do.
Everybody poops.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
And when you don't, take your prune juice.
Exactly.
Boom.
You know what? Like, okay, who makes prune juice? We need a sponsor tonight.
I know. I was
Yeah.
thinking
Oh.
the same thing.
What was it like? Be sure to
Like-
drink your Ovaltine from A Christmas Story or something. Just
Something
Get
like that.
that?
Yeah, like, okay, Sunsweet Prunes needs to sponsor us. We're doing really good work for them right now.
Sunsweet. That's
I
a
think they
brand?
make prunes and prune juice.
Yum.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't like prunes.
What about the
Mm,
guys that make like
florets.
craisins, like the dried cranberries or
yum.
something
Yeah,
like
like,
that? What about
Yeah.
if they should make prunes that are really delicious too?
Prunesins?
Oh,
Prunesins?
just lost it. But
What was
somebody mentioned the Westmore Hour. That would be fun.
That would be-
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it would.
we
Badger
asked
does.
him when he wants to come back because he was like, "Yes, I want to come back." And he wore a TNG T-shirt for the interview, which was adorable.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
put up a
he's great.
special painting on his easel.
Just Rosie suggests get Walter Koenig. Bird
Oh,
of Prey
yeah.
says, I heard
Yes, he's
Shatner
coming to Star
loves
Trek
doing
and chill."
podcasts.
Yeah.
Shatner who? Oh, Willie. I love how people are like, just get like the biggest names in Star Trek. Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
Go do it.
I mean, I guess we should just really go for it. That's what they're saying.
Stop saying no to all of them.
Yeah.
Who? What are you saying, Kimber Spores? Oh,
Poon. Poon, because it makes you poo.
Oh.
Prunes
Oh, like
make
prunes.
you
Okay.
poo.
Sounds like something else.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Mhm.
That took you a moment.
Light bulb, because I was
Remember, I have the mentality of a 12-year-old. Gotta get down to my level.
Yeah.
into
Oh
a
my
song.
goodness.
Badger says a
in his
warrior
water.
snack.
Mhm.
All right. So it looks like the answer to should we have more guests is yes. 85% say yes, 15% say no. And the 85% are just like, yeah, just get Shatner, get Patrick Stewart. Hurry up.
Get Kate
Sick of
Mulgrew.
this.
Get all those Klingons.
I do have an address that you can send to get autographs from Patrick Stewart. So what we could do is send a request to be on our show through the mail with like an everlasting Zoom link. And just for kicks and giggles, see.
Wouldn't it just be easier to try and DM him on Twitter, or is he still there?
Hunt him down.
Yes.
You
I
know.
don't know. I'm sorry.
like a
I
horizon.
cannot behave. Will not.
So we have this.
It's in my
so-
contract.
I'm just gonna give a spoiler that you guys reviewed The Big Goodbye today with Harvey Jason, who plays Felix Leach. And I was researching him before he was on the show, and I listened to like some other times he talked about Star Trek in the past. And one of them he was saying that he's friends with, he calls him Pat. And then he was like, apparently like that first season of TNG, they both like got scammed by some guy who was selling calling cards. To the UK.
Wow. Calling cards.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is such an amazing story. Like I got conned in addition to Pat about calling cards.
Wow.
How many times have you used calling cards, Katie?
I'm glad I was born in the 1990s because then none.
You still can use them in Europe in some places.
Really?
My Live from Tokyo says the Mad Hungarian Gumball Rally reference. Yeah, that's the second time. I don't know what that is, though. What is Gumball Rally?
I don't know.
Wasn't that a thing Jackass did? They did a big road trip across Europe and they called it Gumball Rally. I don't know if that's the Gumball Rally they're referring to, though.
I don't think so.
I hope so. That would be easy.
Bye, Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, Reginald DJ Thomas says Ryan T. Husk work with Sirach and snag some guests. He's the connection. Yeah, get on that.
Oh yeah, there it is. All right.
Oh, it's a
Sirach is all our
movie.
guests.
All right. Sirach, get Avery on the horn.
Yeah.
Stat. We need him for the next TNG episode. Sick of this. Next Picard episode. Bring him on. I want to know what he thinks of the new Picard shows. Good stuff. Gumball Rally is a movie from 1975. Michael Sarrazin starred. Cool. My says, Ryan,
Okay.
you'll love it. Doubt it. I don't love most things, to be honest. It's just not that many things out there. Especially movies. I don't think I've watched an actual movie in like 2 or 3 years, honestly.
Oh, no kidding.
Really?
Wow.
Now
Well,
Yeah,
so
that's a
that's
commitment. That's like an
TV.
hour and a half.
That's not true though.
Well, it's
Or
almost
one and
not
a
a big
half
enough commitment.
Picards.
You saw
It's-
Thor.
Oh, I did see Thor in Burbank with our buddy Timane Clay.
Cool.
Okay,
Here's the
I
thing,
stand
movies
corrected.
aren't long enough. Like I just want the mini series of like 5 movies at least, or like the seasons of shows. They've
Yeah.
spoiled me.
Well, like
But
Picard.
I only go to the movies
first,
for old movies.
like the first 4 episodes of Picard felt like the first act of a movie. Like,
Oh, yeah.
anyone else get that vibe?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Like-
this reminds me of the Luther movies out today on Netflix, which I can't wait to see.
Luther movies.
Like with Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh, I love him so much.
Yeah. I know he's pretty great. And those were pretty, it was a pretty fun show. Well,
Yes.
fun is not the right word.
Sexy. I think the word you're looking for is sexy.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, his coat. I'd love a guy in a
He's
hot
pretty
coat.
amazing.
Ryan, you look about as clueless about this as I do.
Well, because I
it's
was
amazing
reading the live
British
chat, so I
show.
don't know what we were. I don't know what. I just heard them say something was sexy, but I didn't hear what it was that we were talking about. What was the thing that who was sexy?
Idris Elba.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah,
He's in
okay.
Star Trek.
It is known. Yeah,
It's a fact.
yeah,
Mhm.
it is known for sure. Speaking of Thor, he's in Thor, right? Maybe that's where
He
that
is.
came from.
Mm.
Oh, I was just
that
thinking of
line of
movies
talk.
and the movies out
Movies.
today on Netflix, which is what I'm
Yeah.
doing after this.
What is this Netflix? I only know of Star Trek and chill.
Yeah.
Copied
Yeah,
us.
those guys who stole our idea.
Piss me off.
Copied us.
So here's the next burning question in the poll. Remember, you guys are going to twist our arms. If you say we got to do it, we got to do it. I
Oh
don't know.
my.
No, who knows?
What is it?
And the question is, should we discuss a bit more of other sci-fi shows? Like, should we really just say only Star Trek, or do we say, oh, we can dance around Battlestar or Babylon 5 or whatever else is out there? Quantum Leap. There's new Quantum Leap stuff. And you guys go nuts for Doctor Whom.
Yeah.
So say no. Vote no in the live chat. It's
You want to have
neck
some
and neck
feral
right
Friday
now.
night conversations about Doctor Who? I think we're all in.
That's what we should call it. That's really good.
Yeah.
Feral Friday? Yeah.
We should just go, all right, time to talk about Doctor Who.
Aw. No, Ryan,
Oh
come
my
back.
God.
Oh.
Looks like someone's not going to be the last human. Oh my God.
Is it safe?
Well, no
Wibbly
jammy
wobbly.
dodgers for you.
Timey-wimey.
Ooh, this is a neck and neck thing. You guys vote no, otherwise they're going to be talking about Doctor Whom. They're going to be talking about the new Quantum Leap show supposedly is something, There's Battlescar Grammatica. There's all kind. Oh, there's Hi Bob, the thing that
Expanse.
Anne Marie loves to say Hi Bob about.
Oh my God, and word on the street is there's a Hi Bob connection to next week's Picard.
Ooh.
I saw rumblings, but I can't verify because I think the rumblings were from somebody who had screeners.
Ah.
Melissa. Wow, this is a neck and neck poll. So we'll let that go for a little while longer. Everybody at home, please do us a favor and like this video. If you're just listening in, give it a 5-star rating. Because remember, we've experienced, like Paramount Plus, we've experienced some budget cuts. So our marketing team has all been laid off, all 47 of them. So we need you to help to market our show by liking, making sure you're subscribing, sharing the video with all of your pals and social media helps so much. And we've seen some of you doing that. It's really very appreciated. It's really cool of you to do that. Oh gosh, here's all the
No,
high
they
bobs in
didn't
the
get
live
laid
chat.
off. They were so successful from Star Trek until they got even better jobs.
We were just a stepping stone.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. And we love that for them.
Very happy about it.
Yeah.
We're so proud of them. Who was heading that department? Let's start making up names. Bob. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
So anyway, thanks very much for all of your support, everybody, sharing with all of your pals, giving us some likes. And when this video is over, just hit refresh, leave some comments below. Let us know what you think of all this. That also helps with the YouTube algorithm. And together we will make this show so freaking big that nobody will ever in the live chat say, hi, Bob, again. Because it'll be so big. They won't have time to even think about Bob.
Never is going to happen. The thing about Hi Bob is it's 2 syllables, 5 letters.
Bob? No, I'm just kidding.
So the Iversons just started their quasi-annual Babylon 5 rewatch.
Nice.
And somebody asked about Orville. We did do Orville and Chill for like 10 weeks. But
Right.
we all did.
Orville is also a
Orville.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm super
How
pumped
is
for
this
Creations Orville.
poll? Neck and neck.
Well, the poll has ended. The question
Ryan
was,
added a bunch of accounts.
should we discuss a bit more of other sci-fi shows? 50% of you said yes, but 51% of you said no. I don't.
That's a lie.
It's that extra percentage
it's-
YouTube has been holding on to.
No, it's
It's
50-50. So this is
50.
wow, what a thing.
Hmm.
It's going to be quite the quandary going forward.
Sounds kind of indecisive.
Or maybe half the time yes and half the time no.
Yeah, if something exciting
But then that
pops
would be a
up.
yes.
No.
But it would be
I like to
reflective of the
dabble in
poll
it.
half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would be
like to
if it's
dabble in
half
new
the
stuff.
time. So like maybe one episode has new stuff or other sci-fi stuff and one doesn't.
Speaking
Or-
of For All Mankind, did you see that Ronald D. Moore is going to be at STLV?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of Deep Space Nine, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, we need to get on the show. Yeah.
But then along those lines, like, for example, what if we have a guest like, say, Patricia Tallman, who worked, everybody knows, on Star Trek Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, but we're not going to say, don't talk about Babylon 5, that. So we will
Yeah.
That's not
go
fair.
into that
Yes,
realm.
we need that. We need to have her on.
That would be,
That would be
super
great.
cool.
Just Rosie says, just add non-canon Trek and the satires to the mix. Whoa.
Looks like
That's
I'm going to need to buy
crazy.
some
Fan
black gloves,
films.
though.
Who reads? Any of you read Star Trek novels? Because those are non-canon.
Read some.
Oh, yeah. I bet
Twice.
Shah read Mosaics.
Of course I did.
Of course.
Duh.
Mosaics and Pathways, take a drink.
Mhm.
There you go. Kirsten Beyer, take a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Also, I'm super into the audibles for the nonfiction Star Trek books, like especially Mark Altman's like 2-parter, The Oral History of Star Trek. But the best is that the company who decided to do the audible, they like assign voices to read different interviews, and they're all like a little bit off.
Nice.
It's also it's like a knockoff Katharine Hepburn does Janeway. It's amazing.
Whoa.
It has an
Knockoff
extra
Katharine
layer of
Hepburn.
amazing.
Wow.
Love it.
I saw Kate Mulgrew do the one-woman
Oh, I
show
wish I had
of
seen
Tea at
Katharine
Five.
Hepburn. In New
Yeah.
York when I was there. It was
Oh, so lucky.
Nice.
yeah, it was a part of my graduation gift from the school that I went to, because I went to school for musical theater and stuff. And so
Wow,
Wow.
cool.
That's the best gift ever.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. My school
awesome.
doesn't do that.
yeah, and there was a Q&A afterwards, and yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Okay, so
Bing bong.
Kidding.
I went to see her Half-Life of Marie Curie right before the pandemic, and I went with Homer. We were
Oh,
Bro,
that's awesome.
Marina Kupchak. So we're like sitting in the front row, and Homer, it was a 2-person show, and Homer was wearing his Voyager badge, and it was like reflecting the light back up into her face. And like,
Oh
and he was like, she totally thought and smiled. It was so cute.
You
Real
go to
quick,
anything with her, just flash it.
It was
Morse
so
code.
let's
good.
just
Hey, lens
say
flare.
hello to somebody in the live chat very quickly. We've got a VIP by the name of Ceiling Fan. That is our good buddy Immo
Yay.
Radke out in Northwest Germany. Welcome to the show. It's like
IPs.
3 a.m. for him.
Oh, geez.
Dang.
Insomnia.
So get some sleep, bro. Thanks for joining for a minute to say hello.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you. He was the first associate producer on The Seventh Rule.
Mhm.
He's the guy that got it all started. What a champ.
Wow.
Huh?
Cool.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
Yep.
Andy's amazing.
Mhm.
It's like, remember when he did the review for Discovery and he came in with Black Alert?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything would start blinking. It was amazing.
That was great.
Or when he did that Zoom background where it was identical to
ceiling
the
fan?
Rock.
With the ceiling fan, yeah.
Yes.
The Rock's-
That was
Oh my
great.
That's Seventh Rule greatest hits for sure.
Yeah,
Hmm.
definitely.
Oh, he probably already went. He said, and back to sleep. So I think he
Oh,
didn't even hear any of that,
Aw.
but whatever.
Aw.
We'll email it to him later. Be like,
He's so
you better
cool.
watch.
There you
Aw.
Yeah. So,
So
well, here's a
cute.
fun question just to throw this out there for the people in the live chat and for everybody here, but especially in the live chat. if we were to dip our toes into 2 other sci-fi franchises, what would you like that to be? So everybody in the live chat, just give us 2. So you could say Babylon 5 and Battlescar Dramatica, or you could say Farscape. Come on. Or, whatever you want, just 2, Orville. What do you think? So many rent. Oh, that's you. You said Orville and the Orville. That's funny.
Oh.
So is that Katie for you? It's just those 2, and that's that.
Yeah, for now, my brain can't handle much more. I have to take them like one at a time, obsess over one thing every week.
Yeah, it is tough to keep up.
Yeah, it's difficult to choose just 2.
There's so many.
Yeah, 4. Sorry.
Yeah. The other poll that we've got going while we're going over that, and I have a feeling I know where this one's going to go, the direction it's going to take. But the question is, should we touch on other genres like fantasy, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all that stuff, and or superhero things like DC, Marvel stuff? Should we touch on that? Right now, Anne-Marie's very uncomfortable. She's like, I am not going to watch
I'm like, good thing.
superhero crap.
Here's the thing.
Or
It's
fantasy.
I'm like, good. Then I can take some days off because there's so many good Broadway shows out right now.
So that's going to be a toughie, but I think
Like,
I know where it's
just
going to
sneaking
go.
Lord of the Rings in. Yeah. I'll send Todd Stashwick as my sub.
He has a Pac-Man game.
Yeah.
I want to play. Oh.
Robert Kaiser says, there's a few where I will just tune out and potentially go to bed. If it's not Trek, that's very few that will keep me up in this late at night. So he's like, you guys can go ahead and talk about other stuff, but I'm just going to go to bed. So
that is also a good point. Like maybe we should cater to the audience or not.
Yes.
Well, that's why they're voting.
We're here for the trek and the chill. Maybe that's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe we should eliminate chill.
We're just all high strung and wired.
Yeah, what's
like chihuahuas.
the opposite of that?
That's so. The chill is so fun.
Star Trek and Road Rage. What are we doing?
That's Tuesday.
Star Trek and Road Rage. What?
Star Trek and beheadings, but then we'd have to change the day.
We'll have to be on Wednesday.
Ryan.
And WTF is already on Wednesday.
Then we have to change the day. It's a whole thing.
That's it. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
So, Just Rosie says Star Wars and Stargate. That's pretty cool. Chuck A, this guy gets it, says the 7th rule in virtual TrekCon.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mai says the Orville, and that's it.
All right.
She also said For All Mankind. And Anne-Marie knows because she just put Hi Bob in there as well. Pat B says Babylon 5 and the Orville.
Okay,
Mona
one
says
day you're gonna see the High Bob episode, and suddenly you'll be high bopping up a storm too, because it's like the first episode of For All Mankind that feels like it's basically like Star Trek, like a prequel to Enterprise, and it's amazing.
But I also think Battlestar Galactica should be a contender, because I don't know about the old one, but the newer one is a pretty good show.
Ultra Runningham says The Expanse. Shag 840 says Firefly and the Orville. Kimber Spores says For All Mankind for sure. J.R. Poole's talking about Farscape. Oh, Gigi Edgley. Yeah, that's a good one. Aaron says, Rings of Power, not great. Superhero shows, not great at the moment either. Okay, so might be a no vote then.
Hi, Bob. Well, I mean, about For All Mankind. If you're getting Ted Lasso for next week for like the season 3 or whatever season they're on premiere, you can then watch For All Mankind, and it's $4.99 a month on Apple TV.
Wait, Ted Lasso for what?
On Apple TV. Like, that's why a lot of people get Apple TV. the new season
Okay.
of Ted Lasso. And that's where For All Mankind is too.
I get
And
you now.
then you too can say hi, Bob, in the live chat.
But couldn't you technically say hi, Bob, regardless, and
You
then
could,
save
because
the money?
it's actually a joke from the Bob Newhart show. But yeah, it's a double joke.
Just Rosie says, why not do the other genres on the other days of the week?
I like that idea.
Oh.
But then fantasy would have to be Friday because you got to stick with alliteration. Superhero Saturday. Right? No.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if very many of us, we're not terribly enthusiastic
It'll just
about
be Ryan.
Yeah,
adding
like
other
honestly, I'm out. I
genres.
don't want to
We're
do
like,
it.
I don't really watch other things.
I can barely keep up with Star Trek.
Aw.
I don't know about you all.
Yeah. Call
Yeah,
me when it's
no,
British
really.
television and chill.
Yes.
Tell them-
You could do
I'm there
David
with
Tennant
you,
and
Anne-Marie.
chill. Like everything you could do Broadchurch, Doctor Who, Good Omens, DuckTales. Like,
Call me when it's
Red
Murdoch
Dwarf.
Mysteries.
yes, technically.
Red Dwarf. What was the one?
Oh my gosh, that's Homer's new
That's
talk show.
What was the
Red
one
Dwarf and
we just did
Oh.
like last month on WTF?
Yeah, it was. Oh, what was the name?
It
of
was 2 words, like Warp Drive or
Oh, with Olivia
Hyperdrive.
Colman.
Hyperdrive. It was British.
Hyperdrive.
Oh,
Yeah,
I do need to go check that out because I mean Olivia Colman's amazing.
she is amazing, and
Yes.
she was the
Yeah.
only amazing part of that show.
Well, you guys, we are
Well,
off
kind
the
of.
hook. 71% say no, don't bother with other genres. So
Okay, good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Exactly.
yeah,
Ooh.
so that's a good save there.
Oh, Mohammed even said hyperdrive.
Thanks,
Hi,
Mohammed.
Hi, Dr. Mohammed.
So here is the next one. This one is going to be crazy. This one is going to
Uh-oh.
really, this is where the drama picks up.
Oh,
The question
man.
is, should we do a weekly rumors segment? So at some
Oh, my.
point in the show,
Ooh.
we dive into Star Trek rumors, real or less real,
Oh,
true
like-
or less
Ooh.
true.
Ooh, telephone
Oh.
hour.
And you know what? The audience has to guess which of the rumors are actual rumors, but what are the ones that we're just making up for kicks and giggles?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
That could be a fun game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
could be fun.
We can
Oh.
start rumors.
A rumor that I kind of read before.
It might
coming
work. You
on
never
here.
know.
What was that
Ooh.
rumor, Melissa? Is it shareable?
I don't know if it is shareable or
Oh.
not.
Oh,
That's
I
the thing about the
know.
rumors.
But it's
Rumor has it.
how reliable is MSN?
You mean what my mom and dad use? Is there?
I mean, that's like but it's like that's a real,
Isn't it real? But
News
sometimes
source,
they
though.
Website,
they
yeah.
pick up random
Right,
articles.
right. No, because I read the headline of this article was about William Shatner.
Oh God, I hate this article's title.
You saw it? You saw
Obviously, I
Of course,
clicked on it
Anne-Marie
'cause
knows.
My heart skipped a beat, and then I was like,
I
"This is
know.
bullshit clickbait." Okay, we need to talk about this ridiculous article title that was the worst
Yeah.
clickbait of all time. So it
Yeah.
was like, William Shatner doesn't have long to live.
He says he doesn't have long to live.
well,
It's like, it's because he's doing
I mean,
it.
he is in
it's
his
because
90s.
he's in his
but-
90s.
Yeah.
But
But
it's because of like that conversation he's had with Kenneth Mitchell, and after he went to space, just kind of like reflecting on his life and what happens after you pass away.
Mhm.
It wasn't that
Yeah.
he's like, I have a fatal illness, which is
Yeah.
Right.
what the title of the
Right.
article implied. And I was like, oh my God, click. And then I was like,
Right.
why did these idiots a click?
It does seem like clickbait.
It-
You're right. That is
Yeah,
very
it is.
Definitely
clickbait
clickbait.
title.
Yeah.
But that's how rumors start.
Yes, and obviously
Sure.
they know because they completely morphed his like, oh, it's just philosophical to talk about what happens after to like
Right,
wording
which
that
is what the
implies
headline should
something.
be.
Yeah.
You
Which is
know.
what other headlines have been because they're like reputable
Yeah.
journalists who aren't trying to give me a heart attack. Yeah.
Well, and that's why I didn't click on it because I was like, this seems like wild. This seems wild, but it said MSN, so I'm like, is that?
I heard he's back with his ex-wife anyway, so
Really?
Oh, really?
Really?
Hmm.
So you're mad at
That was-
him?
that was another rumor I heard in comment sections. Yeah. But I'm like, well, we'll see. I'll wait for
Oh my
pictures to
gosh.
confirm.
So Robert Kaiser in the live chat says, "Oh, Shar wants a quote fact or fiction variant of this. If so, you need to get Frakes to moderate it."
Yes.
That's a good one.
That's how we
knowledge.
get him on the show.
Yeah.
Oh.
Star Trek edition.
Rumor
Love
has
it.
it he signed up for season 2 of Star Trek and Chill.
That should be the next one. For the season premiere of Star Trek and Chill next week, should we bring on William Shatner or keep making him wait?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Anne Marie's mad at him at the thought that he might be back with his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, I should say.
Yeah, well, I was like, I should have got to him while they were on a break.
My
We were on a
gosh.
break.
Well, we'll see.
So the answer,
Oh,
it looks like in the poll, is 72% of you say, yeah, throw some rumors at us, see what happens. Well, I heard that Mary Chieffo is coming back as Chancellor Laurel in the upcoming Section 31 series.
Really?
Don't toy with my heart.
Playing games with my...
Yeah, just quit. Well, I mean, could she still be alive for Strange New Worlds? Is my
Yeah.
question. Always.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm waiting for Strange New Worlds to whip out Scott Bakula. Like, oh my gosh.
Which T'Pol is a caregiver. Yes.
I would love
Oh my
anybody from
gosh.
Enterprise.
Yeah.
You
Well,
would hear
I
me
think
Well,
that's
scream.
I
It's
heard
such a good one.
that Scott Bakula is going to be back in Strange New Worlds for the
Huh?
entirety of season 2.
Wow.
I would cry.
What,
happy
what would he be
tears.
wearing?
An apron, I guess.
Just
Yeah,
the
he's
apron, I
cooking with
hope.
him. No, honestly, if they're gonna bring
Oh,
anyone from Enterprise back, it'd probably be Porthos. Like, let's be honest here.
You know, I think that's
Oh
a
my God,
package
it's like
deal. You got to have
clone
Archer
Porthos.
and Porthos.
Yeah.
I mean, Barbara Streisand gets her dogs cloned. Why not
This
Porthos?
is true. This is true.
There you go.
Bizarre
Those
and
are
true.
I think that's the extent of the big ones. There's one more poll to be had here for season 2.
Oh, Homer's here.
Hey, Homer.
Yay.
We're just talking
Finally.
about you.
Homer Frizzell has returned to Star Trek and Chill. He's like, where am I? I'm lost. The question is, should Melissa have to say bing bong before every announcement?
Duh, yes.
Fun.
Fun.
Ruthless.
Fun. That's like a Nickelodeon talk show.
I'm gonna vote yes too.
Bing bong. The
I think
people
if you
voting
want to
no,
do it, that's an automatic yes.
the people voting no are like, after 2 weeks, I'm gonna be so sick of hearing bing bong. Like, just don't start. They're like, just don't do
Don't
it.
Yeah, I know. But it's gonna come back around where then you love it. Ugh, I can't wait.
It could be endearing.
Yeah, and it
Very.
could be different every time.
Yeah.
Let's hear 7 variants.
Show us your range.
Bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. Bing bong. That was kind of like the other one. Bing bong.
Wow. Opera version.
Liking it.
Oh.
Ooh, the no's are skyrocketing all of a sudden.
Oh,
Whatever. I like number 2.
Oh my gosh.
So while
Oh my
they're
gosh.
voting on that, any non-spoiler thoughts on Star Trek Picard? We're 4 episodes into this season, and it has been glorious so far, in my humble opinion. Somebody said recently in a comment on a YouTube video, they said, hey, if you haven't heard anything bad about Star Trek Picard, you're living in an echo chamber, which I thought is
Good. It's the best
absolutely
echo chamber
possible.
ever.
Yeah, I mean, we all live in echo chambers, and so we just kind of hear what we have around us. But I feel like this particular
Here's what I'm
season,
gonna
maybe they
say.
meant like all of Star Trek Picard, but this
Here's what I'm
particular
gonna say
season
about this
seems to be going
comment.
really well.
So I have heard from some people who aren't as like into Star Trek and into as positive a community, like, we don't like season 3 that much. But I think some of their
Really?
gripes have been that it's just very serialized. So for example, well, why does Jack Crusher have a British accent? Like these kinds of things are explained, but not in the first episode. So, I mean, I'll tell you personally, like I really liked it, but episode 4 really won my heart. And a lot of things you just have to see a little bit more. And, there were a lot of gripes about like the Picard and Beverly thing and a sun hidden. And I just feel like as you watch it more, you realize it's not tropey, like Jack Crusher going, we're not doing spoilers, but like, things get explained in a really beautiful way. And I think it's really easy for people to see one episode and be like, I don't like it. Like this sucks, blah, blah. And
Yeah,
you just have to give it
but
some time.
it's difficult to live in an echo chamber with social media at your fingertips. There's, I mean, not to bring up the stuff that's come up about Discovery, but not everything is positive there. And so reading all of the positive stuff about Picard, how is that chamber different from any of the other?
I think I've noticed with Picard season 3, people are trying to make it like less toxic of a community to talk about things. Like, like the past 2 seasons, I've really seen a lot of people who are willingly just being like, I didn't like this. This is stupid, et cetera, et cetera. Versus like today, someone said, personally, it felt to me when someone in the episode said the F word, it felt out of place for me. Not saying that it was completely wrong or anything like they did the first time it was said in the series. So it
Much
seems
better
like
way
people
to discuss things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's less harsh.
That
It's
could
more
be.
of we understand this is the end. We're going to make the best of it. And you can still have gripes. That's not going to make it any less fun.
I heard that they just finished shooting season 4 of Picard.
Wow.
In a retirement home on Risa. And it's great. Worf's
my
messing
gosh,
with the weather grid.
Okay. So I wore that like the Risa and Chill shirt with Picard. Like right now I'm wearing my Neelix and Chill shirt, which is amazing. But I was wearing the Picard Risa and Chill shirt because I have 2 of them because that's my favorite one of all. And I had my hair down and I need to get a haircut clearly because it was like covering his head. So it just looked like I was wearing a shirt with like a got. You just saw like legs and a little like short. And it just said Chill. Forward to the gay bar.
love it.
Oh my gosh.
Garnering like a lot of weird looks. Like that's such a random weird shirt to be wearing. So I had to put my hair up so that people could tell it was hard. Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh. Do you suppose that the fact that we know this is the last season of Picard, that has changed people's attitudes a little bit? Like
Maybe.
that's affected that?
Yeah.
Maybe.
And taking that further, if so, then do we think that Discovery will enjoy the same less harsh critiques?
I do think that about Discovery.
question.
Because I feel like there were a lot of people
Yeah.
that just wanted it to be canceled, and now that it is going to be canceled or not renewed, maybe they'll be like, so anyway, I guess it wasn't that bad. They'll be like, so
Oh, yeah.
I guess I can watch it now and just chill and take a break off all the negativity. But I personally, I wasn't negative on it, but I feel like I will appreciate
Yes.
season 5 more, knowing it's
Mhm.
the last. Like, I want to soak up every last minute, every last
Yeah.
detail, every moment with like the minor characters, knowing that this is one of the very last few things that we're going to have of, say, Lieutenant Nilsson or Detmer or Bryce, for example.
One Bryce or Reese. I still don't know.
Either one
But-
or Washington.
I still don't know which is which. But yeah, I totally agree. I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna be much more appreciative and savoring the final season of Discovery.
Yeah, because we
for
thought we had
sure.
3 more.
Yeah.
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 And that's not to
Well-
imply that this season of Picard isn't good because it's good. It is good.
Yeah.
It's a very good season. In my opinion, it's a very good season.
Good episode.
And
Nice
I want to
season.
talk about it so much more because I want them to like be encouraged to do a
Mhm.
spin-off of this
Absolutely.
season.
You know, another thing that I noticed about the toxicity and thing, the showrunners and the producers and the directors for Picard season 3 are actively engaging in the comments on Twitter. If someone pulls
Yep.
out some sort of gripe that's completely unfounded or that'll get resolved in the next few episodes, they tell them. And then like that kind of engagement has really helped keep the conversation going instead of being such a brick wall.
Mhm.
That's like our good buddy, Mr. Aaron Waltke, with the Prodigy tweets that are always out there. He's very engaging. He replies. Also, people like Tom Costantino as well with the Orville.
Mhm.
That kind of
Absolutely.
stuff can't be underestimated, is that it really does kind of extend that community, and it kind of connects the two. It's like a Venn diagram, where like it's not just here's the haves and here's the have-nots. It's all kind of like blended in
Mhm.
together where they're bridging that gap. And I think that's really cool, especially being that they shot this or wrote this a year or 2 ago. So they might be fully removed from it, but it's great for them to be finally coming back and revisiting it now that their product is finished. Melissa sees something really cool in the live chat.
I'm just I'm just reading the back and forth. It's just an interesting. There's a lot of smart people in the live chat.
Aw,
and I like
good.
reading their conversation.
Mhm. The third Chimsian, that is a very interesting name. The third Chimsian says, Disco will enjoy the same praise if the writing gets better like Picard season 3 has. Interesting.
I'm so intrigued about when they're filming that that ending too, which I mean, at some point we need to have Chad Rubel on, the editor for Discovery, to give us an update. Who's amazing. But yeah, I saw like Anthony Rapp's one-man show just got extended through June. So
Oh, that's
that
good.
means
Oh, wow.
and he's doing like eight shows a week. So I don't even think it'd be possible for him to go to Montreal.
Wow.
What
Or,
about
not Montreal,
Toronto?
Toronto.
Yeah.
Homer,
Yeah,
bing
exactly.
bong.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, everybody on the cruise was talking about Bing Bong, but I don't know why. I think every time the captain would make an announcement or something, they would say Bing Bong. Homer, you were on the cruise. What's up with Bing Bong? Is that short for Billabong? Thank you. I actually was looking at you, Shar. I'm like, Shar's going to get this one.
Yes, I knew all too many high school guys who wore
Yeah.
Billabong and thought that made them cool.
Oh yeah.
OP.
Oh, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver was
Roxy.
one too. What? What's that last
Yeah,
one?
That's the
fashion,
girl one.
trends.
Remember OP? Yeah, and what was
You
the other
know
one you
me.
said?
OPP.
Yeah, you know me.
Pacific Sun.
Pacific Sun. Quicksilver was a good one too that you mentioned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were all sorts of them. Everybody remember Umbros?
Mhm.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
cute.
they were like shorts and shoes or something like that, right?
Soccer
Yeah, if you want to
shorts.
bend it like
Yeah.
Beckham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have Umbros
a
when I played
thing.
soccer, I believe.
They're still around.
Shar, you seem like you played soccer. What position did you play?
No.
Really?
No, I
You
did
seem
not.
like
No. Like playing soccer in PE class was embarrassing. No.
Aww.
still fun.
Well, yeah, that was not a good experience. Most PE classes, that is.
Aw.
Ew. Terrible teachers on top of it in a way. Just
Oh.
not
Well, that's-
encouraging nerds like me who weren't fit to enjoy it. No, it's like, oh, you suck. Get out of here. Okay, fine. I will. I don't want to be here. That was to the
Aw.
general. Like, except with badminton, when I was able to play badminton in high school, that was fun.
That was such a fun
I
time.
love
Yeah.
badminton.
Quick
What if
quiz.
they
Oh,
did
man.
like what if they did like geeky workouts in like PE classes? Like you had batleth training for a week where you would like get like wood card and you're practicing on the wall in the gym. Like I would do that in a heartbeat.
Right. I feel like this is the next step because there's that book, like exercise for nerds. Nerds can be fit, that sort of a thing.
Yeah.
That happened. We need like whole like gym curriculums. Like we could have batleth, we could have ambujitsu, Parisi squares.
Ambujitsu. That's what I was trying to
Yes.
remember. Very nice.
Yeah, that would be a blast. Domjot.
Oh,
Oh,
that would
say
be
it.
fun.
jut human.
Yeah, I love when you do that. That's fun.
Okay. Oh, we are almost out of time, everybody.
Time
So
for me to order dinner.
did we
Oh man.
did anybody keep a record of what all those answers were? Because
No.
No.
All right. I'll go.
We'll just have to
I'll-
guess.
Wait, let me see. Facebook Fridays, I think was
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
So
but it was very
yes.
barely.
Yes.
Should we have more guests was yes as well.
Hmm.
Should we discuss
wait,
more
we're not
other
canceled.
sci-fi
Yeah,
shows
right,
was
right.
Yeah.
yeah, we're not canceled.
We're not.
Wait, I don't
canceled.
remember that one. Were we?
We were not canceled.
There was
we
a
were
time.
sound
renewed.
It was iffy.
Yes.
It was
Sci-fi
90
shows
to 9.
was
Oh my
50-50.
gosh.
Other genres was a no. Rumors was yes. Rumor has it.
I love
Uh,
that song.
It just makes me think of
Melissa-
Fleetwood Mac.
They did say something about Melissa saying Bing Bong, which I don't know what we're
Yes.
gonna do about that. That's be careful what you wish for, I guess. All right. Oh, let's just talk about the week very quickly. Everybody, yesterday, the Seventh Rule released our review of Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 4 with Captain Shaw himself, Todd Stashwick. He was tons of fun. He's great. He basically is Captain Shaw, is what we found out, which is cool. So check that out. Then a couple days ago, Falling Tower, go check out the Falling Tower YouTube channel. We released our discussion with Rico E. Anderson and actress Kat Garin. Oh, it was Voltron, Legendary Defender. So if everybody remembers Voltron, Legendary Defender, go check that out. It is rebooted cartoons month. So
Oh my God. Hold the phone.
Bing
This is
bong.
breaking news. Okay. So there's an intergalactic con in Rochester, New York, June 2nd to 4th. And celebrity guest Biff Yeager, who plays engineering chief Argyle, is going to be there. as
Oh,
one
wow.
of
Oh, no
his,
kidding?
ultra-
Really?
He's like one of the most rare appearances of all time.
That
Yeah.
is awesome.
Oh my God.
Wow.
For photo ops panel, VIP packages and autographs. I
Wow.
might have to go.
Nice.
do it.
Wow.
Oh my
Sounds
God.
amazing.
Yeah. Greatest Jen's already going. Whoa.
That's how you found out.
Argyle.
They're going to post the
Yes.
shit out of that.
Yes.
Chief Argyle. So
They're going from California to Rochester. That's how in demand he
Oh.
is.
Wow.
that's hardcore.
Hope you'll throw isolinear chips around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
sorry to
check it out,
interrupt.
everybody. No, not at all. Sunday, this coming Sunday on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. That's at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern time. The Seventh Rule will release our review of Star Trek: The Next Generation, Season 1, Episode 11, The Big Goodbye, of course, with Denise Crosby, but also with actor Harvey Jason, who played Felix Leach in that episode. He's got a lot of stories to tell. So many stories, we didn't get to them all. So hopefully we'll get to see him again sometime soon.
Cool.
Check that out. And then also on the 7th Rule YouTube channel on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out the full review of Next Generation Justice. That is, of course, with Denise
Nice.
Crosby and
Great.
Sirach Lofton. We also have
Good luck, guys.
Director James L.
Yes.
Conway is joining.
Mhm.
He's got a lot to answer for. And
Yeah.
also, we've got an actor that played an extra in a couple of the scenes of Justice, Rod Roddenberry. So
Yeah.
joining as well.
Oh my
It's
gosh, I've
crazy.
listened to it like 5 times so
much.
far. So funny.
Everybody check that out. That is on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific,
Yeah.
9 p.m. Eastern Time on the 7th Rule YouTube channel. And then right back here on Virtual TrekCon on Tuesday. Of course, Star Trek Tuesday. It's the main viewer, all the cool news and rumors of the week
Woo!
of Star Trek. That is Virtual TrekCon channel, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live. Let's move forward. Shar, what's up with you? What are you doing? Where can people find you?
I've been working way too much, so podcasting has kind of been on the wayside. I'm doing
Sorry.
the Babylon 5 chats on Fridays right before this Star Trek and Chill on the Mission Log Discord. And otherwise, we're planning some things with Mission Log Prodigy, but don't know when that's coming out just yet.
Cool.
Ooh.
Forgot to add, everybody, next Friday, the season premiere with William Shatner. So everybody show up for that. We'll see you then for sure. Melissa, where can people find you online?
At Melissa Longo, Malissa. And on the introvertedrepublic.com, I just put up a new design, front and back.
Yes.
So check it out.
All right.
Do you want to tell us what it is?
Yeah, it is it's a design for the 7th Rule. The other unofficial 7th Rule shirt is what it's called. And it's got Jake, well, Sirach and Ryan on the front with the 7th Rule, and then I'm on the back that's with Ferengi ears saying "keep your ears open" because that's the 7th Rule of acquisition.
Aw.
There it is.
Yeah.
Everybody go check
Aw.
that out. That is the introvertedrepublic.com. Can't
Mhm.
find where we see the back on that, but
The orange one with no arms. Yeah.
this one?
Below the 2 people.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh yeah.
Aw, that's adorable.
So everybody go check that out. Katie, where can people find you online?
They can find me at weather_Katie on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and so many random fandoms on YouTube. Which will
Tell
actually be
us
doing a
all of
live
them.
stream. Well, we're gonna do a live stream at C2E2 Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo coming up at the end of the month. Brandy and I are both going, and we do our Avatar podcast because Avatar's cast is going to be there. It's the first time the guy who voiced Aang has ever been to a Comic-Con, so we're gonna have some fun.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
If Muhammad is still watching and or listening, he's very excited about that. He
You
You
likes
should join
Aang.
us. You should join us.
Mhm.
Chicago isn't too far away for him, right?
That's
It's not that bad
Depends,
half
I
the country.
guess. It's all
Better than
relative.
LA, like
Mhm.
spatially.
Speaking of space, Anne Marie, what's up with you? Where can people
Well,
find
right
you
now
online?
I'm checking on how to get to Rochester, New York. It's Biff Yeager. Come on. Okay, what were we even talking about? Oh yeah, Twitter at Anne Marie Siegel, where I just did like 10 tweets about this.
Is there a number after Anne Marie Siegel?
Oh yes, you're right. At Anne Marie Siegel 1.
Just completely switched gears,
I
haven't
just
you?
like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm like, it's Argyle tweeting convention appearance.
We have lost Anne Marie, everybody. Time to close up
It's
shop.
It's like when Kramer on
so
Seinfeld,
starstruck.
he was going to move away or something. And Jerry's like, "You're not really moving, are you, Kramer?" or whatever. And then Kramer goes, "In my mind, I'm already gone." And
Yeah,
that's-
exactly.
Oh my
I don't
god.
want to be a pirate.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh,
everybody, you can
man.
find me on Twitter at RyanTGHusk or just Virtual Trek Con. Melissa's shirt right there. Virtual Trek Con, Falling Tower, or the Seventh Rule on your favorite social media and or YouTube. And you can get that shirt and a couple others. Thanks for wearing those, guys. They look really cool. At the link in the description box below that you all know as Star Trek and Chill. That's it. Appreciate you all for hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun. And we're going to make some big sweeping changes as we go boldly. That's not correct English. Yeah, it is. Go boldly.
Let's boldly get the hell out of here.
They're like, it's boldly go. Nope, it's go boldly into season 2. We'll see you next time. And until then, have a very chill weekend.